Hey Aquarius, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing um, twin flame readings, okay, for your sign Aquarius. So if you don't believe in twin flames, then the video is not for you. But um, if you do, or you're curious, you don't know a lot about twin flames, there's a lot of information on the internet, okay. I got a lot of decks here that I'll be using that I always do for my general twin flame reading for each zodiac. Okay, I go more in depth. I do a general twin flame reading where I just use some tarot cards and stuff, but when it comes to the individual zodiac signs, it's a longer reading, but I like to be more in depth, okay, because everybody's in a different place on their journey. And even though this is for Aquarius, it may not even resonate with you on your twin flame journey. Now, these readings are timeless, so when you find it, because I put this in I'm going to be creating a playlist for the twin flames and the individual zodiacs. Also, I'll have two different playlists. So you'll be able to access it whenever. Okay. Now keep in mind, I'll give you an example. I'm a Capricorn North Node, and sometimes I resonate with the Capricorn reading. So just keep in mind that when it comes to your sign, you may resonate, okay, with your North Node. If you're transitioning into North Node, you may resonate with your Venus more. Just, whatever feels that it's your story or resonates with you, okay, then you'll know. So that's kind of that. As far as twin flames, it's one soul in two bodies, okay. I took the twin flame course, and my twin flame coach was Kurt Johnson from New World All Star, and it's really weird, but the twin flame, your twin flame can provoke your journey or your mission. They can be a catalyst, okay, for your growth. And I never knew even about twin flames, okay. And then when I met mine, I got crazy addicted to tarot readings, and even though I had been introduced to tarot, I had never really been addicted to tarot readings. And that's kind of one of the things for me that was a common thing. When you come across your twin flame, it's like you get these weird, I don't know, feelings or vibes. You get addicted to tarot readings, and you get like an addictive feeling in general. So after taking my course, I understand it. There is an addictive phase. You get addicted to the physical person because you feel that you can pick up on their thoughts. You can feel their feelings and all this and that. Okay. So bottom line is, twin flame is one soul in two bodies having two incarnations in the same lifetime. And there's a mission. Okay. There's a mission that you do individually. And as that, there's like a third mission that comes about. And another good twin flame person who's actually in a twin flame union besides my coach is also Christina Lopes, and she also has a lot of good content out here on YouTube in general for just ascending, regardless of twin flame connection or not. And that's what it's about, okay. Coming in connection with your twin flame, it's about your personal ascension, okay, and that is part of the journey. So with that being said, try to remember your twin is not your enemy or a creep or any of this or that. Regardless of what has went down, your twin is your own energy. So if your twin rejects you, it's basically yourself rejecting yourself, and vice versa. So you have to really learn to balance the energy, and the way to do that is to not go externally, okay, not to go to the physical person, because you and your twin are connected on a soul level, not a physical level. So anything that involves the mind and the body is not relevant when it comes to union, because really separation is an illusion. Okay, you're always one soul. You're always connected. So that's part of the duality of the mind. The mind has a hard time understanding that there is no separation. The mind has to put he or she or this or that. And by the way, when I talk about divine feminine or divine masculine, it's not gender specific. You can be a divine masculine and be a female. You can be a divine feminine and be a male. It's about the yin and the yang energy, the feminine masculine energies. You can be same sex and be twin flames. It's about an energy, a blend of the yin and the yang. That being said, I'm starting off with the Twin Tarot. It's a major arcana deck that has the dark and the light, but I've modified it for myself, and I use the dark border for the yin, and I use the white border for the yang. Now, I did a pre-shuffle on all the decks, and when I did a pre-shuffle for the masculine, this came out. It's the Tower, and I've been getting that a lot. So I'm keeping the card because for me, the card that comes out and hits the floor in such an aggressive way is like Spirit telling me this is important. Make sure this card comes out. So I'm going to do more of a shuffling, but in my pre-shuffle, this came out for the masculine, and I'm going to just leave it out because I do feel like the masculine of you is going through a Tower moment. Now, also keep in mind, this is Aquarius and your twin. Your twin can be any sign in the zodiac, okay? If you're watching this, unless your twin is like stalking you and just trying to find out what you're doing or what you're watching, that's a whole nother story because the masculines are known to do that. But majority of you Aquarians who are watching this are going to be of the yin energy and usually more awoken, also usually the older twin, so on and so forth. I won't go into a bunch of details. You can always check it out on the internet. You can also go to New World All-Star. Okay, there's a lot of free content there to explain it because a lot of people think they're in that connection and they're not. Okay, so he has like quizzes and stuff over there that you can take and things like that. All right, I'm going to do another shuffle for you, Aquarius. I'm going to put your energy over here, Aquarius, on this side. And I'm going to put your twin's energy on this side. All right. So give me some cards. Give me some information, please, for Aquarius, Divine Feminine, on this journey. Where is Aquarius, Divine Feminine? Not gender specific. Where are they at currently? Felt like that one wanted to come out. We'll see. Really, it's got to be something wants to come out. This is so odd. Let me do a couple more shuffles then. And maybe Aquarius walked away from the journey. Okay. All right. Anything else? That's what I have. All right. At the bottom, we have the Devil, okay, in the reverse. That could be just you rejecting the toxicities. It could also be you found out about a karmic, all right? On your side, Aquarius, you can see that. We have the World reverse, we have the Empress reverse, and we have the Moon reverse. And I feel like two things. One, you've already closed out the cycle because of some information you found out. I'm actually getting three messages. Two, you closed out the cycle during this Pisces moon we just had. This the Pisces new moon, and possibly currently, as I'm making this, the Virgo full moon. Okay. Third message that's coming to me is that you're waiting for some information to come out before you close it. Almost like if you haven't heard anything, or you've been ghosted, or just like they disappeared off the planet, it's almost like you want closure, and you're waiting for something to come out or be revealed so that you can have closure. Like this is what you're waiting before you end it. So that's what I'm saying. 3 messages I got so far. Either one, you just closed it out during the new moon or full moon. Two, you've already closed it out in the past, okay, because you found out some information. And three, you're waiting to find out information before you close it out. Okay, got it? All right. Now, we already know that the masculine yang energy is going through a tower. All right. For those of you who resonate, like I said, there's going to be a lot of you going on this journey, and not every message, it's not going to apply. It may not be your reading. And if it isn't, don't make it your reading. Okay. All right. Now, we got for the masculine side, pre-shuffle, the tower came out. So let's see what else comes out for the masculine. This is going to be for your twin. What do we have? Funny, it's like mirroring. The same thing happened when I shuffled for you. That one's come out. And do a couple more shuffles. I mean, to be fair, it's a thinner deck when I split it in half, but it's how I can make sure that I don't mix the energies. All right. It was weird. On the bottom of your deck, I had the Devil in reverse, and then on the bottom of their deck is Justice in the upright. So your twin does want to make things right, okay? They do want to make things right with you, whatever that is, okay? Especially whatever that is to them. All right, let me move some things around here. Now, what they have, wow, similar. Okay. All right. They're basically having a tower because you guys are not in contact anymore, okay? Because we have Temperance in reverse. We have the Lovers in reverse, and we have the Empress in reverse. Now, just if you're one of those people who like to know the signs of everything, let me say these signs of the major arcana. The Empress is Taurus Libra, does not have to be Taurus Libra. The Empress embodies all the queens, okay? The Lovers is Gemini. Temperance is Sagittarius. The Tower is Scorpio Aries. Over here, the Moon is Pisces Cancer. Again, I already told you the Empress is Taurus Libra. And then the World, that's the, it's usually the World, I think that's the 4 fixed signs. Yeah, the World is the 4 fixed signs. It's Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and Leo. So, with all 3 of these and the Tower card, your twin is having a tower, basically because you've pulled all your energy back from them. They have no access. Everything's reversed. They have no access to you. And exactly what I learned in my Twin Flame course is that's exactly what happens, because it's really weird. It's when you give your energy in any kind of way, they feed off of it, okay? Because the twin flame is like a battery. You have the negative and the positive poles, okay? And consider the yin is like the positive, the one that feeds the connection. Well, the masculine absorbs that, and they feed off that, and they use that energy, okay? They feel good on that energy. But when the Empress, when the Divine Feminine pulls that energy back and gives it to themselves, then there is a change in the connection. There's a change in the harmony. It's not blending, okay? The battery isn't working. It's not operating, okay? And things become reverse. What happens is you pulled your energy back. Now they can't feed off of your energy, and they do not like that feeling. It's a very uncomfortable feeling because generally twins do not incarnate in the same life so regularly. This is happening. I've noticed it's happening a lot in these days, and I have my own personal reasons through meditation that I think it's happening. I just think the planet needs these twins more than ever to help the planet. The planet is in a lot of distress and chaos, and you're going to see it's going to get probably worse. And that's what twins do. They have a specific mission that usually helps the planet in some kind of way. So, but normally the other twin stays at home in heaven and gives the other twin support while they're in an incarnation. So what happens is now you have both twins in the same life, but different bodies. And so when one twin is having a hard time, they're going to be pulled to go to the other twin in need because they feed off the energy, okay? And now they don't have your energy and they're having a tower. Things are really not going their way. With that being said, I hope I made sense. I'm going to pull some romance angels for your side, Divine Feminine, Aquarius. Okay. On your side and on the bottom of the deck, okay, it says engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, okay? And this is probably because you've pulled your energy back. And on the bottom of the deck, we have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime, okay? Now let's pull a card for your masculine, your twin, whoever that is. It does not have to be an Aquarius or it doesn't have to be a male. It can be female. All right. Time apart from your person or your partner is on the horizon. So if you, like I said, there's already been separation. All right. You guys have been in separation. That's why we have separation here. That's why the tower. It shows the tower is here because, look, the twins have been in separation. It's reversed. All right, so there's already been time apart. And new love. Okay, new love. Now, when I read this as a twin flame, I don't always read it for the exact meaning of the cards. Like it says, time apart is on the horizon. No, it already shows here the separation's already happened. Separation's already happened. Okay. Now, as a result, there's going to be new love. All right, new love. And on your part, it says engagement. So there could be some sort of reunion. Okay. And if not, maybe someone's moved on. But it shows they're having a tower because of the separation. So this may lead to a reconciliation. And they're having romantic feelings. That's what's on the bottom of their side. All right. So let's move on to the Twin Flame Journey Oracle. All right. We're going to pull some cards for you for Divine Feminine, Aquarius. Okay. And some cards for the twin. Dark Night of the Soul. Okay. What happens after the tower is usually the Dark Night of the Soul. That's what's going to happen. This tower is going to invoke the Dark Night of the Soul and your twin. All right. They're going to be in hermit mode. Now, on your side, you're in contact in the 5th dimension. All right. You and your twin are in contact in the 5D. And you know that this is divine timing. Okay. You know this is divine timing because one or both of you are bound in karmic cycles. We have the devil there and we have bound. When we're doing a twin flame reading, the devil is karmic cycles. Okay? Whatever the karmic cycle is, from a person to an addiction, doesn't matter. But you guys are already in contact in the 5D. You know there's divine timing, okay? And you know because there's a karmic situation involved, either your side, their side, or both. All right? And on your twin side, Aquarius, it's funny because we had Justice on the bottom of the deck. See Justice? Justice. Balancing of the scales. They want to make things right. All right? They want to make things right. Also, Yeah, solitude. What did I just say? Separation, dark night of the soul. Dark night of the soul was on the bottom of the deck for them. They're in this hermit mode, and I had said that. They're in this hermit mode. They're spending a lot of time alone thinking. Okay? They're spending a lot of time alone thinking. And on their side, they got the answer is no. Maybe they want to come toward you, Divine Femme, but the thing is, Spirit won't allow it. Spirit won't allow it until the healing happens. Spirit will protect you, Divine Feminine. All right, especially if you've been on your healing journey. But the answer is no. So, like I said, when I do the tarot reading, it may show what's going on here. If you're closing out, if you're waiting for closure before you close out the cycle. But I feel for a lot of you, you've already closed out the cycle. You found out something and you've closed it out. And if not, you recently closed it out. If there's any of you waiting to close out the cycle because you're waiting for closure, it's a matter of time, because part of the process is you will get tired of waiting. And even if you don't hear nothing, you'll end up closing it out. So very few of you, I believe, are waiting to hear information to close out the cycle. Very few of you. I feel most of you have already closed out the cycle, and you've done it on a full moon or a new moon. Okay. All right. I'm pulling those cards last. I'm going to pull. I got 2 different tarot decks that I'm going to do a reading with. But first, I want to do the Osho Zen. Let's see where you guys are karmically. Give me some cards for Divine Feminine. Where's Divine Feminine at? Aquarius. Divine Feminine Aquarius. Where is the yin energy at? Any more? All right. Where is the yang energy? Wow, they got a lot. Okay. And you guys have had past lives, okay? You have had past lives. All right. For you, Divine Feminine, we have postponement. Like I said, for a few of you, you have put things off because you're waiting to receive something so you can have closure. All right. So some of you are kind of like at a standstill. You're not moving forward, and it's usually not suggested to do that. It's usually not suggested to wait, because it actually prolongs everything. Okay. Or maybe you've moved on, but you're still watching, like watching from afar, because this girl is looking. This feminine is looking out the window. But she also looks like she's waiting. So if you're in a waiting energy, it's not a good energy to be in at all. It actually prolongs everything on both sides, because your twin's energy is your energy. All right. Now, possibilities. It's almost as if you might be looking and thinking of possibilities. Okay, well, this didn't work out. What do I do next? What should I do besides waiting? Or, why haven't they contacted me? Thinking of all the possibilities. This could be anything, okay? But I would say, if you're looking out, listen to that great spirit in the sky. Listen to your spirit guides, okay? Because they are talking to you, Aquarius, and they are guiding you, all right? Listen to that great spirit in the sky. That's what I keep hearing. Just listen. All right, and I think for others of you, look at all this energy, right? I think a lot of you who are waiting, you're about to get on board with this energy, because the colors are the same color scheme, right? It's very similar. For those of you who are waiting, I don't think you're going to be waiting much longer, because look at the colors. All right. The energy with this, I feel like the card is always saying to me, the energy is gaining some momentum. It's intense. And we're under some intense energy right now, like with this Virgo full moon in Pisces season. with everything it's representing, it's also representing to let go. And your participation in this is really, it's gaining momentum. You know, look at this, how things were just maybe at a standstill, okay? And look at the energy gaining momentum. And as I say here, because I got this card for Capricorn too. Some of you may have Capricorn in your chart, but if you notice very close, it's like the yin and the yang symbol, right? These two, it's like 1111, 1 1 1 1, okay? And it feels like a motor that's turning and gains momentum and turns into that. This may be for some of you who end up in a union or something is coming close, because like I said, it reminds me of a motor, you know, like propellers. And once this thing gets started, it turns into that, like a flame. And which twin flames, I mean, they're known to be twin flames or twin rays or the violet ray. And you see all the violet colors that are in here. You can even look up that, the violet ray prayer. I think it's on Christina Lope's channel. And that's what also twin flames are known to be, the violet ray. All right. So there might be some significance to that. Now, your masculine has a bunch, so let me just go through the first set that fell out. Okay, yeah. Right now, I don't know, for whatever reason, it doesn't show, but your twin is under a great amount of stress. Okay, a great amount of stress, because this is sorrow and worry, anxiety, sleepless nights, right? It's even advanced aging, because all this worry and stress just ages a person, a physical person, right? And then this card is stress. That is stress. So your twin is under a lot of anxiety and stress at this time, all right? They are trying to gain courage, though, with this next card that came out in the sequence. The next card is this. It's courage, which is like the strength card. It's usually the lion and the empress. And it's the strength. They're trying to gain strength. But they're going through a lot, because the tower, they're going through the tower. There's something that your twin is going through. It's very heavy on them at this moment. All right. And they're trying to stay strong. All right. They're having a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety at this moment. Yeah. And look, these two cards say a lot right here. Your twin is hanging on by a thread. Your twin is hanging on by a thread. They really are. Look at that. Here they feel alone, but they're listening to spirit. And here it's like they're reaching out, hoping that someone will grab on. Maybe you, okay? They might reach out to you. Because generally when one twin has a hard time, they reach out to the other one. That's normal for them, because they're used to one staying in heaven while the other one goes through an incarnation, and then the other from heaven gives love and support. Maybe because it shows you're in touch in the 5D. Maybe you are giving them support in the 5D. Okay? Maybe you are. I don't know. But they feel like they're hanging on by a thread at this time. Your twin is really hanging on by a thread. Their mind, they feel like they're losing their mind. Because I got a couple of mind, I got three, look. I got 1, 2, 3 mind cards. 4, yeah. 3 mind cards. I feel like they're losing their mind, like a nervous breakdown. Like they're trying to stay strong. They don't want a nervous breakdown. They are trying to remain strong. But I feel like your twin feels like they're about ready to hit a breaking point. Like they just don't know what to do. Like losing their mind. And, you know, The last card here being the masculine. This is the Emperor. And it's really weird because there's a chain at his foot. And I've never noticed that before. But it's almost like I feel you're masculine. And look at the colors here. Look at these two cards right here. We have twin trees, right? One is yellow, one is pink. Okay. And it's a lot of colors that are represented in this card here. But look at the feet. His foot is chained. It's almost like he feels tied to a situation. This is a great spirit. This is a I don't know what kind of bird that is. It's not an eagle. And maybe they just make it look like that. It looks like a hawk, but it's like it's talking to him. Spirit is talking to the masculine. I believe the masculine, these chains are the conditioning of what they were raised to believe. They are held down by conditioning. Some of them may be under psychic attacks, spell work. It's not an uncommon thing for this type of connection to go through, because it is a battle of spiritual warfare. There are entities that try to keep the divine feminine, the divine masculine apart, because together they create a lot of good things in the world. They create harmony. They bring the world together. You know, everything that the dark side doesn't stand for. So this kind of connection is always under some sort of psychic attack. So it's common. But they also, when they're in their full power, have the ability to break the chains that bind them. But this masculine is here looking towards what is like their twin flame or twin ray. Look, it's two trees that look identical, but they're different. And here we have more flowers. And I think they're thinking of what you could create. I think they're thinking of the garden you can create. But remember what I said, usually twin flames, they have a mission that helps the planet. So there's a lot of emphasis here on the planet, on growth. All right? A lot of emphasis on that. Spirit may be talking to your masculine and awakening them. But whatever the tower is, it's causing a lot of stress. They're definitely going through something, but all is going to end up for their good. Because the tower may be something we don't want, but it ends up being for the greater good in the long run. Okay? All right, I'm going to do the reading. I'll do a 9-card reading for you over here, Divine Feminine. I've already done a pre-shuffle. This is going to be for Aquarius, Divine Feminine. 9 cards on where Aquarius is at. For the ones that this resonates for, like I said, if it doesn't feel like it's your reading, don't claim it, okay? Because I do these every month, and I even do collective readings, and one of those might hit and resonate with you, you know, better than this one, you know. 2 more shuffles, Spirit said. Here's 1, and here's 2. All right, 7 of Cups. All right, 7 of Cups. Maybe thinking about what your options are. Maybe you're having dreams or confusion. 3 of Swords in the reverse. Okay. And Temperance. Okay. So with this top row, and Temperance being a major arcana for Sagittarius, I feel like you're trying to pick healthy choices that'll bring you happiness. I think that you're really, with this 3 of Swords in reverse, I think you went through heartache over the situation, and I think that you are trying to make choices that bring happiness to your life. You want a balanced life, okay? You want a healthy life too, because this Temperance card, you know, like they're practicing, you know, maybe yoga. And I think that you're trying to make better choices for yourself to bring about happiness. Because with this Empress in reverse, over something that maybe you found out, you know, it's not been good for you. It's not been good for you at all, because it brought a lot of sadness to you. Yeah, we have the Ten of Cups reversed. You thought you were going to have the dream here with your twin, but you didn't. It's Ten of Cups reversed. You didn't get what you thought you were going to get. And the upright, yeah, you realize you could have had it all. But in the reverse, you didn't get it. You didn't get it. So now you're trying to make choices. You're trying to chart out what would bring happiness, get you away from this Three of Swords energy. And Ace of Cups is the center of the read. All right, this is a gift from the universe. If you haven't got it, you're going to get it. This is love. It's either a new love coming into your life or something happy. It's going to be love from the universe. Yeah, it could be a person. Okay? It could be a pet. It could be a child. It can be anything from the universe. It's love. It's love. But the next card after that is Major Arcana. We got the Tower. All right, we have a Tower. So I'll have to clarify that for you. Because now the masculine has a Tower. You also have a Tower now. And for some of you, it literally may be a Tower of realizing this masculine is not coming back. For some of you who haven't learned something, you're going to learn something. You may learn they haven't closed out a cycle. But I'll clarify that. Those can be anything, and I'll clarify it. Here we have the High Priestess, and I believe this is you, Aquarius, because generally Aquarians are very, psychic, and they know things. They bring things out of the ethers. Okay, so some of you may even be tarot readers, okay? But you are going to be following your intuition about this situation, and it may be forcing you, may bring about a Tower moment, the World, and then you end something, which is Major Arcana. It's the end, which here is the same card, but it's in the reverse. So in this reading, it's saying for some of you, you're going to find out some information, and it's going to bring closure. It's going to bring closure to this situation. And then you're going to focus on your happiness. This is Major Arcana. It's the Sun. It's also Divine Masculine, but it's the Sun. It's happiness. It's the best card in the tarot deck. Okay? A lot of happiness and abundance. And you see that person is pregnant. So if some of you have already left the ideal of being with the twin and you've moved on, the actual gift that you get from the universe may be a child, because both of those cards together can speak child. Okay, can speak baby. All right, this can be a soul, and then she's pregnant. Some of you may find out that you're pregnant because you've moved on. You ended things and you moved on. All right. Bottom of the deck. It's the Lovers, this Gemini energy. That's also the twins. Look at them. You see, the identical twins. All right, I want to know why do we have the Tower here for the Aquarius? Yin, Divine Feminine energy. Why do we have Aquarius? Why do we have the Tower for Aquarius? Okay. All right. You have the Two of Wands. I'm getting a couple of messages, so bear with me. Bear with me. All right. Some of you are going to be shocked about finding out Okay, and it causes you to move on. Some of you are going to be shocked. Some of you may find out that your twin got someone else pregnant. Some of you may find out that you are actually pregnant, because some of you who already have moved on, maybe moved on with someone else. Some of you may be shocked to find out that you are actually pregnant. And some will be shocked to find out that their twin got someone else pregnant. Either way, it's going to be a shock. And we do, you're not going to believe it, because we have the Eight of Wands reverse. We have the Devil reverse. The Devil can be the karmic. The Eight of Wands reverse can be like something you don't want to hear, something you can't believe, kind of like disbelief, that kind of thing. So it's going to be different for each of you, because like I said, I have a couple of stories there. All right. For some of it's going to be you guys, because you're being gifted love. So for some of you, you guys are going to be shocked to find out you're pregnant because you've moved on. And some are going to move on because they found out the twin got someone else pregnant. So they're just going to move on. All right. Okay. Now let's pull 9 cards for your twin. I have a different deck. Oh, this card came out too. Yeah. Some of you are going to find out, some of you have moved on. You're not single anymore. And some of you are going to find out that your twin moved on to be with someone else and they're not single. Okay. So it's the same story. It's either one of you guys are finding out you're pregnant. You're finding out your twin got pregnant, or you're finding out you got pregnant. Either way, it's a shocker. Okay. It's a shocker. All right. Let's pull 9 cards for your twin. Let's pull 9 cards for your twin. Let's pull 9 cards. Nine cards for the twin of Aquarius. 9 cards for the twin of Aquarius. All right, Knight of Cups. It's generally, the masculine is usually younger than the feminine. This is not, coincidence. It's actually normal when we're talking about twin flames. The 6 of Cups in reverse. Okay. I'll clarify why the 6 of Cups is reverse. I think they're coming in because they didn't realize that you guys were twins. Yeah. Now, for some of you, they're going to rush in after you get pregnant, after you've moved on, and it's going to be like a tower. It's going to be like bittersweet. Like, you're going to be happy that you're pregnant, but you're also going to be like, it's just going to be one of those moments. It's like you're kind of a day late and a dollar short type of thing. But some of them are going to be rushing in because they realize that you are their person and they want to work on it. All right. Before, they didn't recognize it. They didn't recognize that you were their person. For some of them, they're ignoring someone from their past, like a mother. See, that's a mother and a son. For some of them, they're ignoring all the stuff that a mother or a person from the past, or a sibling or somebody from their past, was telling them not to come towards you, and they're ignoring that. And because they want to work on it now. So they are ignoring something they either ignored before you, that you were their person, or they are now ignoring a mother or somebody of that nature that was controlling them and preventing them from coming towards you. Because like we saw a masculine here with chains. He was tied down some way. See that? So take that how it resonates. But the bottom line, the first card is coming toward you. All right. Yeah, 9 of Wands. Very close. And they got support. It looks like it's from dead people, but they have support. Whatever they're doing, they have support. They are being heavily guided by spirit to come towards you regardless, to make things right in some kind of way. However they can make things right, they want to come towards you and make things right, even if it's just an apology. But they're being supported by their ancestors or your ancestors, because these people in the background are dead. All right. And this person is brave. This is a soldier. He's got like one last fight, and he's coming, and that wand is illuminated. And he's got all the power of spirit backing him up. So they are coming forward, and that's under the Knight of Cups. We got the Nine of Wands. Center of the deck is Queen of Cups. Quite literally, I'm telling you, because this can be a mother. Quite literally, some of these, and when you hear these divine counterparts, these twin flame stories, divine masculines have all kind of crazy excuses why they don't come towards you. Yeah, my mom didn't approve of you. Yeah, I work a lot. Blah 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 and blah blah blah. It's normal. It's all part of the story. Like, this is consistent with a lot of people's story. But with this Queen of Cups reverse, right under this parent-child card reverse, quite literally, some of them are just ignoring their mother. They're following their intuition. They know what they have to do, and they want to work towards coming towards you. Because look, that can quite literally be a mother, and definitely a water sign. Okay, Queen of Cups is Pisces, Cancer energy, but some of them are literally walking away from listening to a mother or someone who had control of that emperor to come towards you. Aquarius, Queen of Swords, you're in the upright. They're ignoring someone else to come towards you. Whatever the other connection is, could be a mother, it's a third party situation, but they're ignoring it to come towards you. And we have here the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So they could have also been dealing with a karmic. I believe we have a karmic and a mother in the reverse. I believe they're leaving a karmic. I believe they even might have stayed with a karmic because of a mother. All right. Now I have two queens in the reverse, and I have you in the upright. So they are ignoring two feminine energies to come towards you, Aquarius. Intuitively, it tells me they're ignoring a mother and a karmic, a mother and a girlfriend, or someone that the mother approved of, right? But they didn't approve of you. This is all common story in Twin Flames. I mean, you take it how it resonates, because I don't know your story, but this is what I'm getting. They're ignoring two feminine energies to come towards you. We got the Sun in the reverse. You got the Sun in the upright. And we have Six of Wands. So I'm going to clarify the Sun, but the Sun is right here under this feminine energy and next to this feminine energy. These feminine energies are not happy. This masculine probably says, look, I'm going to work on this. I'm going to do what I want to do. And these feminine energies do not like it. But with the last card being the Six of Wands, Divine Masculine has the last say and victory. Now I just want to clarify this Sun card. Clarify the Sun card in the reverse. Yeah, King of Cups. Four of Swords. They're not happy. Okay, we have King of Cups reversed. They're not happy. Whoever this masculine is rejecting to come towards you, they're not happy about it. They're not in agreement. We have a King and a Queen of Cups. So that's the best I can tell you. They're not happy with it. And the masculine is not going to listen. All right. Give me a card for the Six of Wands. This is a very good card. It's winning the battle. It's not winning the war. There's still more work to do, but it's winning the battle. Yeah, they got the Tower in reverse now. Right. This was a painful tower. We have the Three of Swords on the upright. Okay. And we have here clarifying victory, the Tower reverse, and the Star. And it's really funny because it's in sequence. First you hit the Tower. The Tower is card number 16. The Star is number 17. So it's like after you go through the Tower, this is in the upright, they're going through the Tower now. On the other side of the Tower, once they've went through it, they get a wish fulfillment. They get what they want. It's a victory. And it seems like they get you because the Star is Aquarius. It's wish fulfillment. But it's also what comes about after the Tower. But it is your card. It is Aquarius. And it's right under your card, which is, again, it's Aquarius. It's air energy. All right? So, their goal is you. That's their objective. I'm going to get messages, okay? So their goal is you. Your goal is to be happy. Some of you are quite literally going to get pregnant. You've moved on, all right? And some of you moved on because you found out about a pregnancy. But the bottom line, your goal is to be happy. And their goal is to come towards you. So it could meet up on the same timeline if they make you happy. I mean, I don't know. It's your destiny. You decide. All right. What does the Divine Feminine, what does Aquarius want to say? What does Aquarius want to say? You don't know what you want. That's what you want to say because, you know, it's kind of like that. You have a Tower. Something happened in your life. Okay. Ultimately, in the end, you want to be happy. All right. But what you want to say is, I don't know what I want. You know, possibly because you've been through so much. You had to close out a cycle because of something you found out. Now somebody comes back around and it's like, I don't know, because look, I have already moved on. Right? That's for some of you, not all of you. Now, what does your twin want to say? That's a lot of messages. I check on you from afar. All right? So some of you, your twin checks on you. Probably your social media or wherever. If they know where you work, I don't know. I feel you. It's a common thing that you'll hear twins say. It doesn't, you know, it's different for everybody. But it's a common thing that I've heard twins say. They're jealous and possessive, so if you've moved on or you don't want to be with them, they are not going to like it. Because once they awaken that you're their person, they're not going to want to see you with anyone else. There's so much I want to tell you. I imagine it has to do with these two feminine energies that were holding them back in some way, working against them from coming towards you. And I abandon people to make myself feel important. So your twin probably has mommy-daddy issues, abandonment issues. All right, last card, and then we're done with the reading. If you resonate with the reading, please comment. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. It lets YouTube know that you want more videos like this. It lets me know you want more videos like this. Once a month, I do a detailed reading like this. They're longer, but it's detailed. It's all for each zodiac sign, so it's not a collective read, but keep in mind, because there are so many Aquarians, it may not be on, this may not be your timeline right now. It might have happened already. It might happen in the future. Or it might be happening right now. So give me a card for Aquarius, the Divine Femme. What do the ancestors want to say to Aquarius about this situation? Right there. And give me a card for the Divine Masculine. What do the ancestors want to say to the Divine Masculine about this connection? Aquarius is twin. They got a lot. Oh my goodness. Yeah. On the bottom is tune in and connect. Well, we could all do that. Connect with source. That is what you're supposed to do on this twin flame journey. All right. So, Aquarians, you got the card that says teach and share. Instill, instruct, and educate. So that's going to be part of your twin flame journey. Part of your mission is you are a spiritual teacher. Okay? You are a spiritual teacher. Whatever it is that you can teach spiritually, this is your twin flame mission. And it's part of ascending, and it's also part of maybe later on, divine timing happens. All right? Teach and share. This is your mission, Aquarius. All right, now, your masculine got a lot. They need to reconnect with Mother Earth. They need to ground themselves and reconnect. They've gotten away from Mother Earth. And like I said, most of the twin flame missions have something to do with planet Earth. Okay? They bring healing and abundance to the earth, and we could surely use that right now. This is why we're seeing twins come in and enter. It was not a common thing, but it's very much needed right now. You and your twin's mission may be something to do with the planet. You're a teacher. They have to reconnect with Mother Earth. There could be something where that crosses. They need to find their voice. Okay, well, for one, they haven't been expressing themselves, opening up and speaking. And a lot of them, there's a blue here for a throat chakra. A lot of these divine masculines have blocked throat chakras because they've been under the control of a feminine, or more than one feminine. They've been under the control of a feminine, a mom, a girlfriend, a karmic, whatever. They've been under the control of a feminine. And your masculine needs to remember who they are, their culture, resilience, and beliefs. They got to remember who they are. But really, in a twin flame connection, remembering who you are is remembering that you're a spirit, you're a soul, and that you can transmute in any kind of energy. You can form and shapeshift into anything. It's not even about your culture. It's about knowing who you are as a soul, what your mission was. That's really who they need to get back to and remember. And they do have a new beginning, and that looks like the Knight of Swords. They do have a new beginning coming. All right? Collaborate, socialize, and change. They are going to have a new beginning that's going to have to do with their purpose, their mission. It's later on down the road that maybe your missions will collide. I don't know. You're working on your happiness. They're working on coming toward you, though. This might be part of that. Them coming toward you and saying, hey, I'm awakened. I don't know. It's going to be different. So, Aquarius, if this resonated, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know. Okay? I love you guys so much. I'll see you in your next reading. And namaste.